G'day YouTubers, Wozza here. Okay, so we're doing our update on the FZ-10. We're at 12,600 Ks. In Queensland it's been really dry this summer, but now we've had some wet weather. So today was the first real outing I've had in wet weather with a bit of rain pouring down. So overall the tyres are good, the bike runs well. I had traction control off and in mode B, and only when I wicked it did the back end light up and lose traction. So I've done the 2 services as per the schedule on this particular bike. You'll see it's not too bad. There's a bit of dirt here, so I'm just going to go through with you on one of the easy techniques to look after your bike. So I'm going to do a couple of vlogs shortly, and we have a quick shifter in the process. I thought it was this month, but it's going to be the first week of next month. So today is just going to be a quick one. Most of you people already know I have the Acropovic pipe, I have the Oggy knobs, I have the radiator, guards, a Woolwich race tune, just basic things I've put on it. With the quick shift, it's going to be a Woolwich quick shifter. It's going to work well with that system in place. So let's just look at, I'm going to do, my channel shortly is going to do some tips. And I'm going to go through the different aspects of my channel with you on another video, and run through a few of the tips that I might have from my riding experience. And today, the tip today is how to maintain your bike in pristine condition if you ride it all the time. So I ride this bike all the time, to and from work and weekends, and whenever I get a chance, love it. It's great overall. So what are the things that we've had to do with this bike? Second service we've done, we've changed the rear tyre to a Battle Axe Bridgestone. Now I noticed that when I first got this, that there was a lip on this and that the back end was vibrating slightly. It seems better, but I'm just going to take it into Yamaha just to check that. So the usual things that you would do in a service or maintenance would be adjusting your chain. Probably I'm due for a little bit more oil on that. It's looking a little dry at the moment. Easy enough. The clutch cable is easy enough. Screw that in and out, that's easy enough. Where are we? There it is there. Let's just undo that and then just tighten that up, and it's easy as. Everything else is running good on this bike. So let's have a look at, I've run the bike in weather. I pull up for work or somewhere where I'm going to put the bike away. You don't just put the bike away wet. You actually, the best and easiest way is carry a chamois on board with you. I have 2 here. This was just given to me. There's one. There's another one there. You can see this one is well worn. Well worn, okay? So we're going to just quickly chamois it off. Let's have a look. A lot of sand, and I may just give it a little hose on the bottom. I don't normally, but this bike was left to dry. I don't normally, I said. The plastics on this tend to fade a little, so I'm going to look at how I can preserve that a little bit better. See there, just in the weather. Don't know whether you can see it. They just tend to fade a little bit. So I don't like seeing it fade, so I'm just going to work out how best to look after that. Everything else looks fine, everything else runs fine. So this chamois, say the bike should really be wet. Right, you should start at the top of the bike and work your way down. But see, it just gives it a clean up. Alright. So I'm going to give that a quick chamois. Easy enough. That's the tip of the day. I've given this tip out before when I had Harleys, but on the MT-10 it's the same thing. Ride your bike. So here's the tip. Ride your bike, go to work, go and do whatever. When you pull up somewhere and you're going to let it sit for a day or for 12 hours or for whatever amount, just give the bike a quick chamois off. No big deal. It's going to rain tomorrow apparently. I don't know whether you can see the weather. Looks pretty gammy. So it's going to rain all week apparently. So I'm not going to bother polishing it too much, maybe just the front end, and give it a slight polish just to... Come on, camera, work. Yep, give it a slight polish just to look after it a bit. There it is. We'll get into some other stuff shortly. This is just a quick one. So cheers to you. Thank you very much for all your subscribers. I'm at near 300 now, so that's even getting better and better. Riding the MT-09, that was such a blast. Really nice and fun to bike to ride. Low to the ground. The MT-10s are a little higher. But this bike, I'm so much looking forward to that quick shifter. That's just going to rattle the bones and just be exciting. In the wet, like I said, overall, great bike. Overall, you can't really fault these things. They're so good. And the bang for buck, so good. Alright, so cheers. Have a good one.